On today's episode of 5 Ingredients or Less with Mr. and Mrs. Muscle, we are making a kale and sweet potato salad. Now, before you say that's boring salad, let me tell you, your taste buds are gonna be dancing. How do I know this? Because I made it yesterday, I gave it to Mrs. Muscle, and she was going, woo! Anyway, the ingredients you're gonna need, very simple, 5 ingredients. Sweet potato, a large one. Kale, we're gonna use about 4 ounces. I'm gonna use about 3/4 of this bag. 1 whole lemon, we need the juice from the entire lemon. And people, you need to be working on that grip strength. If you haven't got the grip strength, check out the channel, do some of the workouts, come back and squeeze that lemon. We're gonna have a pomegranate. We need the seeds from 1 large pomegranate. I'm a little bit of a cheat, I'll tell you why, 1 second. Because I already have the seeds here. But I'm letting you guys know. And then lastly, we need some Greek yogurt. So now you have all the ingredients. Let's get started with the recipe. So the first thing you need to do is wash your sweet potato, pat dry it. We are gonna be cooking with the skin on. And for those of you that don't eat the skin, I don't know why, but I'm gonna tell you, it is high in nutrients, high in fiber, which is amazing for the gut, and it has several other benefits. On top of that, research has shown that most of the nutrients in fruits and vegetables is concentrated around the skin. So I hope you have rethought what I've just said and started keeping your skin on. Anyway, wash the sweet potato. We're now gonna cut it into 3/4 inch size pieces before putting it into the oven. Before you do that, you need to switch the oven on and preheat it. Rookie mistake, I've done that before. So you're gonna preheat the oven to about 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that is about 200 to 220 degrees Celsius, and if you're using a fan oven that has the mark, I don't know what that is. Let's get started. Now, if any chefs are in the community that know how to cut these vegetables, please let me know, because I'll be very honest, I don't know how to do it. Even, I've replaced knives a million times just to kind of get that smooth, but I just can't do it. So remember, 3/4 inch sizes is what we're going for. So cut these into discs first. Discs. I hope this sweet potato is good. Is that good? Is that good, guys? Is it meant to be like a little, you see that? Hole in the middle? Well, we'll find out in a few days. Right, so make sure to cut this up. This is probably gonna take me a while. All right. So you want your chunks to look roughly about this size. Right, I'm gonna do this real quick and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so 35 minutes later, here are my chunks beautifully diced. You're gonna quickly put these into a dish or a glass bowl. There we are. Grab yourself some olive oil. This does not count as your main ingredient, so we're still at 5, but grab some olive oil. You're just gonna put a sprinkle of olive oil. There we go. Tiny bit of salt and pepper. There we are. Not too much salt, guys. I know some of you out there just dashing salt on absolutely everything. Just a tiny bit. That's all you need. Right, and some black pepper. Now, I'm not gonna mix this with my hand. Don't wanna get it greasy. Just gonna get the salad tossers. Just mix that around. Make sure that all of that sweet potato is getting covered in that salt and that oil, because we're gonna transfer this to a baking sheet and then put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Or if you're like some people out there, less than that and you like it crunchy. Okay, let's just mix this up. All right, that should be good enough. Okay. I'm sure you can tell I am not the neatest at doing this, but this is meant to be a nice, quick, efficient recipe for those of you that are looking to save time, but also want something tasty. Now, we are gonna use this bowl. We also wanna keep the oil that we've got in there and the pepper and the salt, because we're gonna use that for the kale. And if you're quick at this part, go and grab your kale and get it washed, because that is the next stage of this recipe. Right, straight into the oven these go. Whew. Right, let's get that kale. Okay, so make sure you have washed your kale thoroughly. We're also gonna be removing the stems. I'm gonna show you an easy way to do this. We're literally just gonna take the knife by the sides of the stems and just drag it across and pull. Now, I was thinking of you guys because I know how long it takes me to cut. I already did loads, so you'd have to wait for me to do that. Right, let's get this one done. There we go. Give it all that kale. You see how long it's taken? Straight into the bin. This is the last one. Okay, now kale is one of those vegetables that is absolutely loaded with antioxidants, loads of minerals, and loads of vitamins and nutrients that I can't pronounce, but we know it's optimal for the body. High in vitamin A, high in vitamin K, high in potassium. In fact, kale is that superfood. Now, if you find it bitter to have or bitter to eat, trust me, with this particular recipe, you're gonna fall in love with it. We're gonna take the kale that we've cut, bunch it together, we're gonna chop it down a little bit more, because what we're actually gonna do is dump this kale into the bowl we used for the sweet potatoes. And then we're gonna add oil to it and massage it for 2 to 3 minutes. You'll know why after you've given it a massage. Right, I'm not gonna bore you as I do this. So, I'll see you when I get back. I had to call back up, guys. Mrs. Muscle here saw that I wasn't massaging the kale properly. She was like, listen, you need to massage this with love. And on top of that, she found a few extra stems that I hadn't removed. All right, expert, how are we supposed to do it? So guys, remember, put a little bit of the olive oil in, a little bit more. Right, what are we supposed to do?
Did you put the salt and pepper in?
I didn't add any extra salt and pepper. I was being good for the sake of everybody else. No, I didn't. So add it in, bit of oil.
You just massage it into the kale.
Take a note.
To make it soft.
Okay, that's how we're doing it. Whilst Mrs. Muscle's doing that, I'm gonna make the salad dressing, and what we need is a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt and the whole lemon. Right, let me just chop this lemon up real quick. Kale versus spinach. Mrs. Muscle, what's your preference?
I like spinach.
Why is
Kale's
that?
been quite nice. I just find it easier to eat.
Me, I must say, I like kale for the crunch. The kale in the salad though isn't crunchy because we're massaging it. Right, so remember, you're gonna massage that for 2 to 3 minutes. When it comes to the dressing itself, we need that big 1/4 cup. Make sure to get that all out. In fact, I'm gonna put a little bit extra. I'm greedy like that. I like that dressing. Right, very, very simple dressing to make. Put this aside. We're going to absolutely squeeze the life out of the lemons. Sorry, hon. Right, now this technique, I saw Viv do it yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right. You know, the whole spoon and the lemon squeeze thing. Right, let's see. So we start off.
You just dig it in and squeeze. And be careful of the seeds.
Get that grip strength in, guys. I told you, oh my gosh, I'm losing the juice. I told you, if you need to work on your grip strength, we've got tons of workouts that's gonna make you nice and strong. Right, let's get as much juice as we can. Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah. You can twist it round.
Right, by the time I finish this dressing, that kale should be nice and massaged.
It's nice and soft.
Let's go for the next one. There's an art to this. How does that guy do? Ooh, that's a sweet potato.
You're gonna get it everywhere.
Lemon bay.
I think that you should stay out of the kitchen.
How dare you?
Stick to behind the camera.
Come out of my. This is my side. I don't need help anymore. This is done. This is good. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right. Thank you for that. So we're nearly done with this. Again, squeeze it out as much as you can. I feel like we've got enough juice there. Can you see that? All right, great. Give this a solid mix as fast as you can until the consistency becomes nice and smooth. And as Mrs. Muscle said, make sure to remove any seeds. We don't want no surprises. Right, nearly done. So, after mixing your salad dressing, it should have this consistency. If it is thick, you can add a little bit of water or get as much more lemon as you can inside it and it will give you that consistency. Set it to one side, grab those pomegranates. Now, if you were the person that did have the whole pomegranate itself, cut it in half, hold it over the bowl and give it a knock. That's the easy way to get it out. And if you're like me, you prefer convenience, get it already done and dump it in. That's how we do. We need to go and get, hey, there's still some left. We need to go and get those sweet potatoes. Ours are already done. Let me go and grab that. 2 seconds.
My mic wasn't on.
Guys, this cooking segment was going so well until Mrs. Muscle started giggling and I thought her microphone was on and I interrupted myself. So we're gonna rewind. We need to get the sweet potatoes. They are already done. And I need oven gloves for that. Right. Always be prepared, always be prepared. That's why I have them in the drawer close to me. Let's see. Woo! Make sure when you open the oven you don't stand too close. That should be a given. Now, grab the baking sheet gently. Just like this. Give it a shake. We're gonna dump those sweet potatoes in. Look at that. Now, this part takes some skill because we're gonna toss the salad. And you wanna make sure that you're getting that sweet potato everywhere because yesterday when I made this, some people were left without sweet potato and others got a lot of sweet potato. So make sure to mix it evenly. I might need some help with this, guys. 2 seconds. This is how you toss and mix the salad.
It takes
So
pure skill.
Yeah, it does, it really does. I always make mess, that's the thing. But do you know what? That's my kitchen, messy kitchen.
No.
It means that the food is having fun, it's jumping out of the bowl. That's why it's messy.
Trying to leave you and escape.
It definitely is not. She loves my food, you love my cooking.
I prefer mine.
I prefer my cooking.
Okay, well, good for you.
Well, good for you too.
Cook for yourself and I'll cook for myself.
I prefer your cooking, I'll be honest. Right, so once you've mixed that, you're gonna empty about 3/4 of the dressing, because you're gonna save some for the end, for that little bit of decoration, into, oh look at that, it's beautiful.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna save some.
And get the on the side.
Oh.
On the side.
Wait, that is, oh my gosh. Please.
No.
This was, no, please.
You could have put it on your finger.
Oh, whoa, okay.
The spoon's going back in the bowl.
Woo! How was that? That's actually nice. Squad, you are going to absolutely love this dressing. Right, let's dish this up.
I'm using it lemony.
That is what I'm talking about. 5 ingredients. Save yourself some time.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, the kids, if you have kids, would absolutely love this. It's a good way to get the greens in. Right, how did we do this yesterday? Let's just chuck it in like that. Oops. Oh my gosh, this is looking, I'm so pleased with this. This is looking powerful. I did such a great job. You see, the best thing about kitchen, you need to know how to manage your staff. Hey! You have done a fantastic job. Thank you.
Are you trying to call me stuff?
Manage your, so basically this is just a good job that we've done, I'll be honest with you. The love that she put into this kale, you can really see it come through the bowl. Now, let's see if we can taste that love.
You left some.
We want to eat again, bro. Let's dish this up. Make sure you're making it fair. Getting enough sweet potato for everyone. Oh, just ignore that. Pretend you didn't see that.
It happens, don't worry.
Exactly. Ignore that one too. Tabletop service is clean, guys. Don't worry. I will hoover that up with my. I'll eat it basically. Right. Do you want to just decorate that one with that?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. That one you can decorate. So, again, what we have here is a really easy, super fast, healthy salad that you can make. And if you want to boost your protein levels, what you can do is add chicken, fish, beef, tofu, anything you can think of to the side, and I guarantee you, you're absolutely going to love it. Let's taste this real quick. I want to catch your live reaction here, and then you can give me a rating between 1 and 10. 1 being, stay out of the kitchen. 10 being, this is our new salad. Right, you ready?
I'm gonna be biased. I'm sorry, guys.
Wait. How, so what kind of judging is this?
Huh?
You're judging before you've tried it? Biased to what? When you say biased?
Do you know what? I'm just focusing on the food. I'm not judging you. Don't worry.
Whoa. Okay, let's just see. Let's see what happens here. Right, you ready? Get a little bit of everything. The eyes don't lie. I want you to watch into that lens, directly in that lens. Tell them 10 or 10. What is it? What's the rating? 1 out of 10? 10 out of 10? Bear in mind, what she says next changes everything. Let's go.
I'm gonna say about 7.
That's a very good. I'm happy with that. Do you know why she said 7? Because there's no chicken on the plate. Do you know what? That's a win. That is a win. That's a win. Squad, get onto this recipe. Let us know in the comments how you get on, what it tastes like, and if you want to see more recipes. Until the next show, peace. This needs that chicken from yesterday. I'll tell you now. No, James, try this now ASAP. Let me give you a fork. Save some for Daniel. This is too nice.
I feel like the sweet potato tastes different to yesterday as well.
This is actually nicer. I'm gonna go and work with Gordon Ramsay himself. What does Gordon Ramsay say?
What?
He swears a lot though. Get the hell out of my kitchen! Go on! Go!